Now at Mory's, we're joined by the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach, Brian Stark. And Coach, talk about 7-2 season so far, and talk about the year from your offensive perspective.
Well, the most impressive thing for me, we've been plagued by inconsistency at times on offense, but I'm very happy with the improvements that we've made from year one to year two. And the thing that I think the defining characteristic of us offensively right now is time and time again when we've had to have someone step up and make a play for us, it's happened. Coach Williams really tries to integrate special situations into our practice time, and it shows up on Saturdays when we're in our 2-minute drill or our 4-minute drill at the end of the game, or whatever situation comes up, our guys are prepared and our guys are stepping up and making plays. So we've been kind of up and down at times, but the effort has been great. Our guys are fighting. Our guys never feel like they're out of the game, and every time we take the field, we're taking the field with some confidence that we're going to be successful, and that's where we want to be.
I think one of the situations in the game on Saturday that was very important was after Princeton had scored to take the lead, the offense put together maybe a 3 or 4 play drive and just marched down the field and answered right there. Didn't let the lead linger at all, and that turned out to be the difference.
Yeah, I think absolutely. We feel this year, Coach Williams' philosophy is we want to take the football when we win the toss. And last week was actually the first time we didn't start the game on offense. And I think going into that, we had scored or been in position to score in every game but one. So we've taken a lot of pride in starting the games with momentum. So when they got some points on the board, we wanted to come back and answer right away so that we could stay in the game and get the momentum back for our side.
One of the other situations you talk about at practice is definitely third downs. There are third down drills, and it's important from a defensive perspective and also an offensive perspective. Yale wants to own third down. I think that's really happened this year.
We've shown great improvement. Last year we were converting at about 33% on third down. This year we're up to 38%. So our goal is 40%. That's where we want to be. We missed a couple of opportunities this last game against Princeton. They did a nice job, but the biggest play of the game was a third down at the end of the game when Patrick Witt made a great play, broke contain, and found Jordan Forney down the sideline for a big first down. So, again, inconsistent at times, but when we really needed someone to step up and make a play, we've had guys that have been able to do that.
We asked Coach Mory about his background before coming to Yale. Your alma mater is the University of Colorado. And
yes.
Talk about your path here.
Well, I started out in coaching at the University of Colorado. I had transferred there from the Colorado School of Mines, which is a small school. I was finished playing. I went to Colorado. I got involved as a student coach and as a high school coach, and it just happened to be when Rick Neuheisel came on as an assistant. When he got the head coaching job, I kind of elevated with him. When he went to Washington, I went with him to Washington, and that's where I met Coach Williams and Coach Malloy and Coach Preston, our offensive line coach. So similar to Coach Malloy, we stayed in contact, remained friends. I went to San Diego State from there and was there for 10 years. And when Coach Williams got this job and had the opportunity to come and work with friends again and a chance to coordinate, we jumped at the chance. So.
How has working at Yale met your expectations or stacked up with your expectations?
In some ways it's exceeded it. I wasn't sure, what it was going to be like. Growing up in Colorado and then living on the West Coast, I understood the Ivy League as far as the academic prestige that was here. I was kind of naive to the football tradition that was here. Now every Tuesday morning, Carm Koza comes into my office and we have a cup of coffee and talk about it, and I get a chance to share coffee with a coaching legend. And that's just a small part of it. I'm very proud to be a part of this. The thing that I was not most surprised by, but the thing that I enjoy the most is these young men are exactly the same as the young men I've worked with at San Diego State or Colorado or Washington. They want to be successful. Football's important to them. Here at Yale, they just have a few other things going on in their lives. They're not just exceptional on the field, they're exceptional off. So I've been very happy with that. I feel really lucky to be here. I think it's a unique situation because we're working with exceptional young men, and it's good football. The Ivy League is good football. We have a chance to win every game or a chance to lose every game. It's close. So hard work really pays off. It can show up. So it's exciting to be here.
All right, well, you've got a lot of other things going on in your life too, preparing for Yale Harvard this week and getting back to your wife and kids. So we thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Brian Stark.